Deconverted Man here, responding to the text responses from Armored Christian. His first response was, "You're not asking that, are you? Asking to prove a negative," quoting what I said in my video. He then says, "Then why are you an atheist if you're stating you can't prove a negative? If atheism is the negative position that there isn't a God, where is the evidence that supports your lack of belief? This is ridiculous. You atheists are terrible at logic." Hilarious. So, Shock of God, it's good to see you again. It's been a while. Yes, I'm gonna call you Shock of God from now on, because he always would ask this malformed question: what's the proof and evidence of atheism? Which is stupid. Okay, so I'll explain this so that hopefully you'll stop strawmanning atheists. And by the way, I'm a skeptic, and because I'm a skeptic, I'm also an atheist, but I'm a skeptic first, so please get my title right. Alright, so I have a stuffed cat here, and he can talk. Do you believe that he can talk? Yes or no? I'm going to assume you said no. So you're an this cat can talk eist. Now, if there was enough people claiming that this cat could talk, you might find yourself making videos against these people, more so if these people were involved in politics and in changing the way laws work. You might be concerned that somebody that believed that this stuffed cat could talk has the control button to launch nuclear missiles, for example. That might concern you enough to get you to make some videos. Maybe you wouldn't care, I don't know, but I would care enough to make videos against people who believed that the cat could talk, because I certainly wouldn't believe that the cat could talk, but maybe other people did. And if enough people did, like say 33% of the world, that would probably be a good reason for me to make videos against people that believe that the cat can talk. So, why don't I believe that the cat can talk? Because there's no empirical evidence. I haven't seen or heard the cat talking. There's no test that I can do. For some reason, the cat only talks when no one else is around. And there's no logically coherent argument that I know of that could get me to be willing to investigate the idea that the cat can in fact talk. All I'm told is that people believe sincerely that the cat can talk, and that in some book it's written down that the cat can talk, and the book says that the book is true, that the cat does talk, and a lot of people have said, "Oh no, I've totally heard the cat talk." Although a lot of the people that say that they've heard the cat talk have conflicting ideas about what the cat has said. Nonetheless, they still believe that the cat can talk. And I don't. And you don't either. So at least we agree that we don't believe that the cat can talk, but somebody out there might. But we don't need proof that the cat doesn't talk, because that's not how it works. What we do need is proof that the cat can talk. That's all. Because we can't prove that it cannot speak. We can't prove a negative. Maybe it can speak, but we're being told, well, it only talks when nobody else is around. Wait a minute, well then how do you know that it talks? Well, we recorded it. Can we hear the recording? No, only people that believe in the cat talking can hear the recording. So if I say I believe in it, then I can hear this recording. Well, no, you have to be in the membership for a while, and you have to get up to a certain rank, and you have to recruit, And so eventually you do hear this recording of the cat talking, but then you ask the question, well, how do I know it's really the cat talking? I mean, is there like a better way to find out than just a recording? Oh no, you just have to believe, you know. So, this is the essence, okay? The person that claims X, in this case, a cat can talk, has the burden to show, demonstrate, or argue that the cat can freaking talk. And anyone that doubts that has no burden. Their only burden, if any, is to debate and dismantle the arguments put forth by the people that insist that the cat can talk. They're moving the goalpost to point out, hey look, every time I ask more questions about the cat talking, you keep making it harder to find out if the cat is in fact talking. So this is making me more and more skeptical that it indeed does talk. Now, first you said it doesn't talk when anyone's around, then you said you can record it, but we can't hear the recording unless we're part of your organization for years on end, and you know, you've put all these rules and barriers in place, and I'm a bit skeptical that you're telling the truth. I mean, maybe you believe that it's true, but how can I verify it? So your straw man, and that's what it is, your straw man of atheism is not going to get you very far on the internet continuing to do what you want to do. If you want to bring people to Christ, which is what I would assume you want to do, being that you're a Christian, then what I would implore you to do is to stop using bad logic yourself and to start using good logic. Don't strawman atheists. That will win you no points. So no, atheism is not a belief in that there is no God, although some atheists might claim that. I don't. Like I said, I'm a skeptic. I don't even know what the word God means. Give me a logically coherent definition, or rather, give me a logically coherent epistemology of the word God. Then I'll decide whether or not it exists. Or whether or not I can even begin to know if it exists. Or give me a logically coherent argument for God. And based on that argument, then I'll go from there. Or give me a test that I can run. Or give me empirical evidence. One of those things will satisfy my requirements. All three would be better, but I'll take any one of them. Then, your next comment, which is an interesting one, because I asked you if you would debate me. You said I was terrible at logic, and so instead of pointing out that that's special knowledge, I just agreed with you. Since I'm clearly terrible at logic, you would then win the debate easily. So you might as well debate me. You would just pwn me, and that would be great for you. But instead, you say another thing that is special knowledge. I don't know how you would possibly know this, but that you, meaning me, and every other atheist doesn't give a bleep. Now, you say the S word, which shame on you. You should use cleaner language as a Christian. I mean, really, come on. Clean up your mouth a little bit there. You're talking on behalf of Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior. Yeah, sure, He'll forgive you, but you're really not presenting the best self that you could. And your life should be a shining example so that others who look on your life and look at your deeds and look at your words will be like, wow, what does that guy have that I don't? And they'll be drawn towards Christ. See, I used to be a Christian, so I know all that stuff. So you're being a bad Christian right now. Shame on you. So they said, you know, this, again, straw man / knowledge about people that we don't care about your, about understanding your argument. No, I don't even know what your argument is. You, as far as I know, do you have a video that has an argument that I can analyze? I will be glad to do that. I'm simply responding to your challenge videos. The only video of yours that I've watched from beginning to end. I might have watched a couple of other videos of yours. There was another armored Christian. It might have been you. It might have been somebody else that I watched videos of. So I don't know at this point. But nonetheless, I am actually curious to what your argument is. So give me that, either in text format, or if you have a video already up that gives your argument, give me that and I will analyze it happily. So telling everybody that you don't care, again, not good in your favor, not going to draw people into Christ, not going to get people to want to discuss things with you. So shame on you for that. And then you say, only trying to make sense of something non-existent, referring again to your to what you think atheists believe. You are terrible at logic, and the sad part is you know that. So wow. Again, a special knowledge claim, as well as poisoning of the well, and an irrelevancy, as well as a not non sequitur, but even if it was true, an ad hominem, that's what I was looking for. Even if it is true that I'm terrible at logic, can't say that without laughing. I've only read this like 20 times. Anyways, even if I am terrible at logic, then debate me and pwn me using logic. And even if I was terrible at logic, that would not negate my points that I made in the video. And your special knowledge claim of thinking that I am trying to make sense of something non-existent, I don't know what the bleep you're talking about, because I'm not trying to make sense of any non-existent thing. I don't even know where I would begin with such an idea. I don't believe in things that don't not exist. Wait. Yeah. You, and then you said, and you also said that I know that I'm bad at logic. How do you know that I know that? You don't. And that really doesn't do you any favors. Again, you're supposed to be a standout citizen, a reflection of Christ's love. That's not Christ's love. That's being very rude. Come on, you can do better. I'm being a better Christian right now than you are. And I'm not a Christian anymore. I was. But I'm just saying, I'm treating you nicely and civilly. I'm offering you a chance to have a debate with me on a wide variety of topics, which I'd love to present to you, the different possibilities of things that we could debate, but we can't even get to that point. You won't even answer yes or no on whether or not you want to debate me. Rather, you're insulting me at every turn and telling me what I think and believe and feel, and that's just not okay. That's not right. I didn't do that to you, so don't do it to me. Treat others the way that you want to be treated. So do you want people to tell you what you're thinking? I don't think you do. You, like every other, ignored your correction. Pathetic. What correction? When? When did you correct me? I didn't see you correct me anywhere at any point at all, and I don't know what you're referring to. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. And to end with pathetic is, again, really not beneficial. You're engaging in heuristic dialogue, not in persuasionary dialogue. And that's not really going to lead us anywhere. Now, if we are indeed in an heuristic dialogue, which it seems to me that you are, then the question is, what is the deeper basis of this conflict? What is it that's hurting your emotions and causing you to try to verbally knock me out. I don't know that. Perhaps you do, perhaps you don't. I don't have any clue. It might be, possibly, that you very much care about the concept of God and that you really believe that there is a God. And that's fine with me. Both of those things are completely fine by me. You made a video to challenge atheists. I responded to your challenge. I gave you an answer, and then I gave you an argument. You didn't respond to either of those, nor did you respond to my challenge of whether or not you would debate me. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to follow your own Bible? I believe it's, without looking it up, 1 Peter 3:15. Always have an answer for every man that asks for the hope that you have. Now I'm going to look it up to see if I'm right, because I'm doing that from memory. First, I was just typing always. It's hard to type with one finger. Be ready to give an account. Okay, that's fine. Or give a reason. 1 Peter 3:15. I was right. Yeah. Woo. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. So are you going to be a good Christian and follow that, or are you going to continue to be a very poor reflection of Christ, who you should love more than anything else, and whose teachings involve loving your enemy and treating them better than others? If somebody asks to walk a mile with you, you walk 2 miles with them. Or maybe you really haven't paid attention to what Jesus has said in the Bible, and maybe you're just being kind of a lackluster Christian, and maybe you really don't love God or care about Jesus that much. I don't know. Prove me wrong. Show me that you are a true Christian by what your deeds are. For it says in the Bible, and I forget what verse, you will know them by their fruits. Right now, the fruits that you're throwing at me are pretty gross. So, I'm thinking you're not a very good Christian if you are a Christian at all. You're free to try to change my mind by correcting your language, by not strawmanning atheism or atheists, and by accepting my debate challenge. If you will not or cannot do this, I submit that you are a bad Christian and that you are a non-debater. You don't want to actually debate. You just want to make videos for people of like-minded that will watch because they agree with you. You don't actually want to engage. That will be my conclusion. And that will be the harshest thing that I will say in regards to you. Because I don't know you as a human, and I don't feel like saying negative words at you. In fact, I forgive you for saying those negative words at me. And I sincerely hope you don't hate me, because remember, whoever hates his brother is like a murderer, and you know that no murderer has eternal life in them. Yeah, I can quote the Bible, and I'm a skeptic. So, armored Christian, the ball's in your court now. Yes or no, will you debate me? That's all. And also, perhaps, a formal retraction of those negative words might be in order. I'm sorry I said those words, so that I already forgave you, but really you're supposed to say I'm sorry. That's somewhere in the Bible. I don't know where. Maybe I'm wrong on that. You can correct me if I am. That's all for now.